Good ladies and gentlemen, you have come to know in 1981, history was made in where? In which district? Ready Mouse! The myth of minority GRC has to be thrown out in this election. I am going to put Semta to the task. You must put me into parliament, and regardless of race, language, or religion. Anson won because of the Chinese. He increased the majority in the 94 election. We want representation. Please answer my question. We want Reform Party in Parliament. They have said so many things about us. What is the responsibility of IMP? Besides policies, now we become taking after mosquitoes. Did you ever realize when you go to town council, you have issues that has not been addressed till today? You need campaign after campaign to remind everybody. So, what is going to be the issue in this election is not about policy alone, about town council management. Your money. There's so many things happening in town council. One issue is how you run a town council. You have an executive committee, you got a management, and you got an operation. But what happened? All has been run by whom? We have to realize certain things on day to day. Because in 2008, you ever realize something happened? Your sinking funds was lost in Lehman Brothers. This money would have been well utilized to pay off people who are in desperate, who are not unable to pay their areas in their conservancy charges. Town council cannot run without us. Because why I'm saying that? They need grants. Grants means government has to support them. Without this money, you can't be able to do your infrastructure. So many things along the way. In this government, ordinary people in this government are special breed of men. The ordinary men in the streets are prepared to let the able people to be led, but expect these able people to have empathy. But a PAP hard-headed and statistical approach to problems gives you an impression that they are beginning to care less for you. A policy support of the people would be less dramatic when this is implemented. But many Singaporeans felt left behind because they could not follow the pace of change. And they resented this. We have to be honest with the people that we misread them. But they should not be misread our intention, which is always in the interest of Singapore for Singaporeans. I would like to put more attention in providing infrastructure according to the needs of residents in the area during the periodical and monthly, yearly maintenance, so that livelihood of people will be improved. But one of the fundamental things to consider in this town council are you people. For a town council to run, just imagine you have 1,000 people. These 1,000 people times by the number of 89 seats is 90 over 1,000. But what happens? We have only 5% to 10% of local representation. What happened to the 90%? Foreigners. So what is going to be the next step? Privatizing equals to cost of high. If we are not going to take things in our hands in the coming polls, nothing going to change. The battle is within you. Mr. Prime Minister, I said, you come to rally, you see wayang. But wayang is not in the hawker center or in shops. People have decided because they want equal representation of the opposition. Don't always say you want. Make sure you do it when you come on the 11th of September